Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Got a couple of tools which I've got recently, which I'm going to go through. Before I start, however, one of our community asked a question the other day and I didn't know the answer, so I'm wondering if anybody watching might know. It's to do with the Halfords advanced modular trays. They do a selection of trays that go into toolboxes. So the question is this, and I'm just going to go over to the toolbox to show what we're talking about here. So I recently, well no, it was a little while ago now actually, bought some screwdrivers and they came in these trays. The trays are fairly, I mean they do the job, I'm very happy with them, but obviously if you're paying for modular trays you'd expect a bit better quality. So the question is this, anybody in the community, have you bought any of the Halfords modular trays that go in tool chests? And if you have, are they thicker than the trays that you get sort of free with screwdriver sets and things like that? I think they are, because I think what they've done is they've, like, so with the Halfords socket sets, the advanced socket sets, you can buy these trays that drop into a tool chest that house everything as if it was in the cases that they come in. So are those trays the same sort of thickness material as the cases, or is it like the thinner sort of vacuum formed plastic, thin plastic trays? Let us know if you don't mind. Right, over to having a look at a couple of new bits that I've got for the workshop then. Okay, so first up is this Pry Bar set. Now I've got some small pry bars, but nothing particularly heavy duty, and I'm pretty sure that I'm going to need something for just like levering the manifold off of the MR2 when I come to change that soon. So it was my birthday mid-December, and I'm lucky enough that my wife knows that I have a terrible tool addiction, and so she is kind enough to buy me some tools. Oh, I hate these packs. So these are made by a company called Amtech. They are a budget tool manufacturer that sell tools in the UK. They probably sell them other places. I'll just have a look to see if there's a part number. The stock code item is I9315. It's the Amtech 5-piece Pry Bar Set. So what you get is you get the one heel bar, or lady slipper I think sometimes these are called, and the three, might help if I can count a bit. You get the 4 pry bars. Now as I say, not massively heavy duty, I wouldn't be levering engines and things with these, but smaller stuff are okay. What I would say straight away on feeling these is the forming of the handles. Feels like the handles are made out of 2 parts which have then bonded together around the shaft of the pry bar. I'll just see if these are all the same. Yeah, so you might be able to see there, there's ever such a slight, don't know if you can hear that, there's a slight lip on these 2 sides of the handle, which isn't particularly comfortable to grip. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a bit of emery paper or sandpaper, and I'm just going to sand them off on each of these. The small one's okay, that one's the same, and so is that one. Yeah, I mean you're probably going to be using these with gloved hands anyway. They are a bit of a sort of brute tool, you know, it's not like you're going to be using these for precision type stuff. You're going to be sort of giving them some welly. Yes, by no means are they the sort of quality you're going to get from people like Snap-on, but I don't want to pay the price of a kidney for a few pry bars. So that is those. They are more than functional, do the job. I think there's something like £10 or £12, so not a massive amount of money. And as I say, that bar, let's just have a little measure of that bar. If I can find. Had this tool chest nearly a year, still can't find where everything is. Yeah, so the bars are about 10 mil thick, or 3. Yeah, we'll say 10 mil in the new money. So I'll put those away in the chest shortly. Move those to one side. So next thing up is a small anvil. So my vice is this one. It's made in England. It's an old record, number 3. I managed to get hold of one that was properly actually made in England, in Sheffield, I think they are, Sheffield steel, so good quality stuff. Irwin might change those now, but the thing it doesn't have, and that's fine, but I'm not going to use that for what it's not made for, is some vices nowadays, they come with a small plate to be able to, you know, like an anvil face, to be able to hammer stuff on, which that doesn't have. Now I do have a small, about a foot length of railway track, which I'm going to convert into an anvil, but in the meantime, my son's girlfriend was kind enough to buy me this for Christmas, which is very kind of her, and pretty much means I don't now need to make a rail track anvil, but it's still a nice project to do, so I'll probably give it a go. Let's get this out of the box. So this beastie here, little anvil. So this is made by Sealy. It's a 12 Kilo Anvil. The model number, if you're interested, is ANV11-V2. It's obviously cast and then machined, I'm guessing. I need to get a block to be able to mount that on, but for most things that I'm going to do in terms of hammering and, you know, not smashing up the surface of this, which, you know, we all do from time to time, and I don't really want to smash up the surface of the workbench, so this is absolutely ideal. Yeah, I have to say, it's also made me think about, do I want to start having a little think about perhaps doing a little bit of forging and making some knives. I've had a look, or I watch a guy's, there's a German guy, his channel I watch, Mad Works Trouble. He makes some pretty cool stuff, and he restores axes and things. I'll put a link to his channel in the description, because it's quite interesting stuff. I just like the guy, I like the way he presents. It's a good channel. Anyway, so in terms of size, top face, the whole length of it is just under 11.5 inches, 29 centimetres, and the top face is just over 3.5 inches, or 9 centimetres by 17 centimetres, or 6 3/4 inches. So I'm going to get a nice, I'll probably get a bit of log or something to mount that to, because obviously just chucking that on there and hammering it on there isn't going to be too good force ever underneath it, and it'll take a bit of the pressure. So thanks for watching, just a quick tool haul video today, and see you on the next one. Bye for now.